So it sounds like meditation is a big part of this transformation.
Huge.
How often do you meditate?
I try to meditate every day. I'm definitely not
First thing in the morning,
though. Yeah, I usually wake up, I literally roll out of bed onto my knees. Spend a minute or two in prayer.
You sit in that. Oh, you do a prayer first.
Yeah. Just thank God for waking me up sober. Thank God for another day. Allow me to be of maximum service to Him and my fellows.
Do you do any of that other stuff like Vipassana meditation, or just more prayer as your form of meditation?
Well, no. And then I just sit in silence for a couple minutes, just breathing. I don't care what position I'm in. It's just more the act of just, accepting thoughts in, accepting thoughts out, clearing my space, my mind, whatever it is. There's so many different ways to meditate. And something I recommend that I started early on when I didn't really know was like apps like Headspace, right? Where they have like 15-minute guided meditations, or they even start you at 2-minute and then 5-minute. So like kind of teaches you about meditation. And what I've come to find is like, there's really no right or wrong way to do meditation. It's really whatever works for you. And that's what I think people get caught up in. They're
thinking they got to sit on the floor, put their hands like this.
Yeah. It's not that. It can be that if you want it to be that, but it doesn't have to be that. So it really opened up my mind. And that's like what gets me centered for the day. Cause my days are crazy. Like I'm literally from 8 to 8, I'm like busy. I'm in and out of meetings. I'm consulting with people. I'm helping my staff. I'm like putting together orders. Like my day is never the same, and it's hectic. Like today or yesterday I had like 3 or 4 interviews. We're bringing on new employees. Then at like 9 o'clock at night, we have a consulting call with 30 of our members. And it's just like, so from 9 to 11, I'm on the phone with them, and and it changes all the time.
You go from this path of destruction where you're actually negatively affecting everyone around you.
Yeah.
To now you're creating and you're pushing this positive energy. Look, you're affecting 40 people's lives directly.
Yeah.
But indirectly, hundreds that work, right? Because their families are providing. Yes. And then all the customers that are involved in these sales. You're talking about millions of people's lives.
Yeah. It's so much bigger than
now, imagine if you weren't here.
Yeah.
That's why every life is valuable.
I agree.
Every life is worth saving if we can.
I agree 100%.
To save one life is as if you saved all of humanity.
That's facts.
Quote belongs to the Prophet Muhammad. It's a beautiful quote, but you're proof of that.
Yeah. And it's crazy you say it like that, because like that's not like I don't think of it like that, but like B, it's not what I intended for myself. It just kind of happened through hard work and discipline and completely changing my life. From the person I was to the person I am. Like that's why I call it 2 different lives, because like I don't know that person. Like,
do you ever, brother? I mean, I don't even like to remind you of that life, but do you ever even get the urge?
No.
Good. So I think we're finished with that, brother.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that could ever happen. I don't care, because you got to expect bad things are going to happen again.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of family in my life. When my brother passed away in a car accident, my older brother, I knew I could never drink again. I was fortunate enough to know that with a broken heart, you can't depend on a crutch, because that crutch will consume you.
Yes, absolutely.
So when he passed away, I never ever touched it again, because I knew. And even though I'm perfectly fine now, I don't need that shit.
Yeah,
and I don't want it, because I'm a better person without it.
I agree, man.
You're amazing, bro. I'm so happy I called you here, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I'm grateful to be here, and this is a little different for me, and this, to take it back to Clubhouse, like this isn't something I really would talk about normally. Like most people, we have a large following on Instagram. I've consulted with thousands of people, but like, I think people need to know, because it's important, and it made me who I am today. And I'm like well respected in the community because I'm known to give back. And the reason why I'm such a giver is because I know what it means to have nothing. And I never want anybody to experience nothing. And that's why I'll literally give the shirt off my back to somebody if they needed it.
And that's why also, brother, when we pass people that were in your position, at least me, I speak for myself. I've never passed judgment on them, bro. You are proof that guy in the corner that's begging you for 25 cents so you can go buy drugs can turn around and do what you just did, bro. You're the proof of that.
Yeah.